Hello everyone, welcome back to another Smart Money Sundays. Now without further ado, let's just jump right into it, as we always do with the DXY. Now if you recall from last week's or the previous video, because I did miss last week's video, mainly because we didn't see much activity in the market. I was looking for a purge up higher into 106. What ended up happening, we got a retest before a surge down below. Now because we still have this gap, this full gap unfulfilled at 106.6, what I'm basically anticipating now is this is sort of liquidity now, right, on the DXY. So what I'm anticipating is this level to hold in particular, and a reaction, a bullish reaction into 107, right, potentially even higher, before we see distribution back down below. So that's sort of the idea we have for the dollar, and all other ideas will be based off this particular move coming into next week, right? And I'm talking about equities, currencies, and crypto as well as commodities. So this is an important move that I do see playing out, and the key level is from 103.8 up into 104.9. So this level needs to hold for the DXY for us to see something like this. So a push from this level, clear liquidity, trap in late buyers and early shorters before we make that distributive move. And this is something you see when you see before you see big swings in the market. So this is what I'm looking for in terms of the DXY. In terms of high time frame, everything is sort of playing out as we're basically anticipated thus far. So let me move on with this in mind. Let's move over to EU. Now Euro USD, we haven't seen, didn't see price come into 105.7, so I wasn't able to look from longs, but I was looking for shorts from this level, if you recall. I took some shorts from with the team, but which it didn't fully play out, but we did partial out at the lows of this range before we saw a surge and stopped the remaining at break even. So what I'm currently looking for, again, similarly, right, this being the high, this level needs to hold. So if I map it out, let me map it out on a clearer chart actually. On EU, let me do on a cleaner chart. I know my drawing can get a little messy. So I'm in essence looking for something like this to occur, right? Let's map it out like. Let me map it out a bit clearer, right? So I'm basically looking for something like this to occur on EU, right? We have this wick high. I'm looking for this wick and high to get cleared on Monday or Tuesday. Then come to Tuesday, New York, I'll be looking, or Wednesday, London, session that is, I'll be looking for premium shorts back into target the lows at 106. Again, in line with the DXY confluence. I'll be looking for shorts, right? Shorts at ideally shorts at 1.085, right? And validation is the swing high point, which is here. Let me map it out like this, which is a bit easier to illustrate. That's the invalidation, right? Tighter stop loss, okay, with target, which is the previous daily low, okay, sorry, weekly low. So that's basically the idea, right? What ideally you want to be doing is wait for a push into that direction and then a breakdown. Then you can short upon confirmation and maybe have a refined entry. But ideally, this is where I'd be looking to start my position and potentially scale in as we push down low with more confirmations. Again, all positions that I do take are shared with premium analysis members and mentorship students as always. So that's sort of the idea I have planned when I see this weekly low get taken out coming into the new trading week. Okay, so that's EU. Pretty simple. Now let's move over to BTC. Let me go on my other charts. Right, Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin has actually been playing out perfectly as I have been explaining. Have this potential power of 3. I was looking for a move into 57k, which ideally I was looking for pre-halving, but we got post-halving, which is fine. But now what I want to be seeing now, as we're seeing this play out quite nicely here, what I'm ideally looking for now on Bitcoin is a potential coming to Monday, a potential sell-off, or Tuesday. I want to see a sell-off into 61k. Okay, and I want to see this level holding a nice rejection for me to start looking for longs, right? You're already in spot positions with the team, but ideally I want to see this level hold for me to start looking for those extended pushes to come into 90k. Okay, so that's the idea basically have for Bitcoin. Nothing too complicated. Level hold and then expansion up higher. All right, so I want to be looking for longs after seeing this level hold and confirmations for longs. Okay, ideally in validation below this level. If this level does not hold, right, if this level fails to hold, that does not mean this fractal will still not play out. What we'll likely see is something like this, right? If this level doesn't hold, then we'll see something like this, right? Lows get swiped, and then we have a reclaim, and that once we see a reclaim like that, I'll be looking for clean, simple longs back into new all-time highs. Okay, so sort of very simple idea for Bitcoin, and altcoin should follow, right? Ethereum now. Now, if you recall, Ethereum has actually played out absolutely on target, right? If you recall, I mapped out two scenarios. I said if you push up and we see a reclaim of this range, I'll look for longs. But I said ideally what I'd want to see is a break of these lows, which we got right here, right? Let me map it out like this, right? I said a break of these lows and then a reclaim back into the range for a very high probability longs, and that is exactly what happens. Ethereum has been playing up beautifully as per my analysis, and if I refine the zone a bit better, you can see it from here. Now, if you haven't, I recommend you go watch the previous Smart Money Sunday where I illustrated this, but it's actually played up beautifully to the T, right? So now what I'm essentially looking for, if I just clear all this up now, right? What I'm looking for now is we're back inside this range. Okay, now I just want to see this level hold, right? I want to see price retest 29, right, 3k, and then just bounce off that level nicely and hold this level. This is where I'll be ideally looking for longs and validation below 2800 for target 4100. All right, very, very simple idea. I'll be trying to catch the Pico bottom of this, but invalidation is simple. 2800 target is all-time high, right? Previous highs, right? So yeah, that's sort of the idea. It gives a nice 1 to 5, 1 to 6 R. So very, very simple and high probability play coming into Ethereum into the new week. Ideally, I want to see a sell-off first, then I'll be looking to try to catch the bid the lows. Now let's move over to gold. Now gold has been sort of being funny. These buys we caught, right? Price failed to come and take the high, but we did fill out the wick majoritively before we came down, broke again. I took longs here from the lows with the team at about 22.94. Price pushed up, we took some profit, and then we saw a rally again out at break even. So price is clearly currently in on the 4 hour and 1 hour, it's in a current downtrend. And I think this will likely continue until we come into discounted level at 2200, right? Which is this level here. If I map out a bit, let me illustrate a bit better, right? So for swing longs, I will be looking to long into, right, into 22, right, 100 is what I'll be looking to long into new all-time highs. But currently, what I'm anticipating, I'm not looking to trade this chop, because what I think is going to happen is just we're gonna bounce, come back above, maybe take out the high, and then come back down again, right? Just confuse traders until we come back into this region. I'm not interested in taking any positions yet, but this is sort of the idea I have playing out for gold coming into the next month, the month of May. I potentially see something like this play out where gold bottoms out, and then we finally rally potentially into June, end of May into June. So that's sort of the idea I have coming over for this month in gold in general. But I'm not looking to trade it as of now because nothing looks interesting for me, right? Like I said, we're likely just going to range until we come back into the discounted region where I'll be interested in trading based off this level. But with all that said and done, hope you guys enjoy another Smart Money Sundays. If you guys want me to keep making these videos, please leave a like, subscribe, and if you guys are interested in any of my services, if you want to learn how to trade or take positions alongside with me, you can check out the links in the bio, or alternative, check out the public Telegram channel. I give out a lot of free value in that as well. But with all that said and done, I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.